Based on the image you've provided, it appears the government is planning to introduce a 360-degree assessment in primary schools. While the image itself doesn't provide specific details on the how, I can offer general guidelines and information on what a 360-degree assessment typically entails in an educational context, and how it might be implemented. What is a 360-degree assessment? In an educational setting, a 360-degree assessment is a comprehensive evaluation that gathers feedback from multiple sources to provide a holistic view of a student's development. Unlike traditional assessments that focus solely on academic performance, for example, test scores, this approach includes various dimensions. The key parameters often include self-assessment. Students evaluate their own progress, strengths, and weaknesses. This fosters self-awareness and accountability. Peer assessment. Students provide feedback to their classmates. This helps develop critical thinking, communication, and collaborative skills. Teacher assessment. The teacher evaluates the student's academic performance, participation, behavior, and overall development. This is the traditional component, but is now just one part of the bigger picture. Parent-guardian assessment. Parents provide insights into the student's learning habits, behavior at home, and general well-being. This creates a stronger home-school connection. External assessment. This could involve feedback from other school staff. For example, counselors, sports coaches, librarians, or even an objective third-party evaluation. How will it be implemented? The implementation of a 360-degree assessment system would likely involve a structured process and specific tools. The approach would likely be detailed in official circulars or documents, but here's a general framework for how it could be done. Developing a framework. The education department would need to define the specific competencies and skills to be assessed. This goes beyond academic subjects and would include soft skills, character development, critical thinking, creativity, and collaboration. Creating assessment tools. They would need to create standardized forms or rubrics for each assessment source. Self, peer, teacher, parent. Training for teachers and parents. Teachers and parents would need extensive training on how to use the new assessment tools, facilitate peer and self-assessments in the classroom, and conduct effective parent-teacher meetings to discuss the holistic report. Using a digital platform. To make the process manageable, a digital platform or mobile application would likely be used. Data analysis and reporting. The final step involves analyzing the collected data to identify a student's strengths and areas for improvement. How can teachers do it? For teachers, the new system would require a shift in their role, from just being an instructor and grader to being a facilitator and mentor. Facilitate self-assessment. Provide them with simple, age-appropriate reflection sheets or forms. Encourage them to reflect on their learning. Implement peer assessment. Teach students how to give constructive and kind feedback. Use a sandwich approach: positive, constructive, positive. Set clear ground rules to ensure the feedback is respectful and focused on the task, not the person. Engage with parents. Schedule dedicated parent-teacher-student conferences to discuss the 360-degree report. Use the data from the parent assessment to get a full picture of the student's development. Collaborate with parents to set common goals for the student's growth. Use the data for individualized learning. After the assessment, use the compiled report to identify areas where a student needs additional support or challenge. Develop a personalized learning plan for each student based on the insights from the 360-degree feedback.